Hard. It's very hard. I do know when he took a big break from OOT, it wasn't like a month or so. He took almost like, I think, 4 or 5 months off of OOT. Like what you said, doing that for 10 and a half, like almost 10 and a half hours a day, every day, for like a year and a half straight. It wears on you, both physically and mentally, I imagine. But I think it's like, that's why I talked about momentum just now. Like, once they feel like they've got a bit of momentum with something, they just want to keep it going, you know? I say so, Judo. I had to, I'm not gonna lie when I say that when I started playing more badminton and committing to other things, when I saw my numbers kind of plummet a little bit, it was kind of disheartening. And I just had to quickly remind myself that, like, you know, this isn't my main shtick anymore. This is something I do on the side because I enjoy speedrunning and I still enjoy streaming. And I think when I kept telling myself that over and over again, I was kind of like, okay, you know what? Now that that's like in like the forefront of my mind, it's nowhere near as stressful anymore, or I don't feel as bummed out, you know? Some days I still think about it. I always have this like what if in the back of my mind, but it's very dangerous to think like that, in my opinion. I guess for Glitchy Arthur, I think it's his, like, it must be his main thing now, otherwise he wouldn't be doing it so much. Yeah, always thinking along the lines of what if. It can be a very big motivator for some people, but for me, it was really starting to stress me out. And I was like, no, honestly, this is not a healthy thing. I need to just tell myself, I need to resolve it within myself to say, this is not my main shtick anymore. I've got other things I want to pursue. This is just something that I had this is just something that, like, I really, really enjoyed, and I still enjoy. You know, I still enjoy speedrunning. But it's like, you know, I had a window of opportunity, and I let that ship sail, and I should just accept that. That I let that ship sail, and it may or may not come back for, like, a second trip, but don't expect it to come back. I think that's the key phrase there for my mentality is don't expect it to come back. It might, and if it does, maybe welcome it. But if it doesn't, at least you weren't expecting it to, you know. But like, I never try to discourage someone from like really, really pushing for it. Like if this is what they want to do, I always tell them go for it. You know, if you've got nothing to lose, go for it. And then people go, well, what about you, Mika? I'm like, I have a mortgage. I have a mortgage to pay, and I got like some other expenses that I need to always keep in the forefront of my mind. And I think those things are good because they give you a really quick reality check when you make decisions. Like, if people are living at home, you know, with their parents, and their parents are happy for them to pursue something, it kind of eliminates a lot of worry. But when you're on your own, or like with me and Mrs. Mika, we have a mortgage and, you know, living our lives. Any decision I make, I've got like really, really quick reality checks, you know. How's it going to impact me and Mrs. Mika? How's it going to impact our finances, our way of life, etc.? And those are like really, really strong anchors to make you like not go with the fairies and go, oh, I just want to do this because I'm passionate about it, you know? No, I've never been in a tight spot like that, Judo. I've always been pretty meticulous when it comes to finances. Like, I budget things very carefully and things like that. Like, ever since I started working at uni, like, when I was studying full-time in undergraduate, I was working almost 30-hour weeks at a part-time job at the university. Just so, I could pay off my school fees as I studied and not have a mega lol student debt when I graduate. There's so many people in Australia that take out this thing called HECS, which is effectively like higher education, like it's like a subsidy where it's like the government defers the amount you have to pay for a while, but then as you earn over a certain amount in Australia, they start deducting a certain amount from each paycheck to go towards your school fees. But then the thing is, like, those school fees have accumulated interest over the time as well. So it can take some students, like, a long time to pay off their school fees as they start working professionally. But the reason I try to pay off my school fees so early is because at the time when I started studying engineering and then switched to maths, the government was subsidizing STEM subjects. So a typical uni degree at the university I went to, on average, one subject was about 1,000 Australian dollars, and a typical full-time student load was 4 subjects. So each semester would run you about, you know, $4,000. Each year is $8K. Across a 3-year degree or a 4-year degree, you're looking anywhere from like 24K to 30K upwards, you know, for your school fees. Government was subsidizing maths STEM subjects, guys. I only had to pay $400 a subject. And I was just like, okay, if I only have to pay that much, my whole semester's worth of subjects is like, you know, less than half than what like a standard commerce student has to pay. And on top of that, my uni was doing something crazy where it was like, if you pay a certain portion of your semester's fee by a certain date, you get 20% off. I did the math. I was like, yeah, fuck, this is worth it, hey. So, you know, I had a really good part-time job, and then by a certain date, I just chugged off, like, as soon as I earned a certain amount, I put it all towards my school fees. And my semesters were dirt cheap. Then as the years rolled on, government took away the subsidy, the university removed that discount thing, and I kid you not, guys, in my last undergraduate semester, the semester after that, no benefits. Math subjects are now like $1,000 per semester, like $1,000 per subject, no government subsidy, and my university doesn't do like a, if you pay by a certain amount, you get a discount. I was like, fuck, I dodged the bullet. Like, I'm glad I did what I did really quickly. But that's the reason why I decided to pay off my school fees. They were really, really cheap compared to some of my friends. And I was in the capacity too. So I finished off my undergraduate without like I said, omega lol, like student debt above my head. I was pretty pog about it, Judo. I was just like, holy shit, like, wow. And it actually started, the reason how I got into that initial habit was because I was doing what's called a cadetship. So I was working for a steel making company full-time and studying part-time when I initially chose to do engineering. It was this thing that I scored because I did really, really well in like my entrance exams and things like that. And the cadetship program offered each of their cadets a $3,000 student allowance every year. And you could use it on whatever you want. They didn't tell you what to use it on. You could use it to buy textbooks. You could use it to buy yourself a laptop or something. But I remember the cadet coordinator advised us cadets to use it towards our school fees. So I just got into the habit. I was just like, alright, you know what? I got $3,000. I'll put it all towards my HECS. And at the time, because we were studying part-time, it paid it all off in one big chunk. And I still had enough for like a really tiny laptop that I could use for like uni. And then, you know, because I worked full-time that year, I saved a fair bit. And then when I quit the cadetship to study maths, I just kept that momentum going. I was like, well, I've already paid off all my school fees currently. I may as well just keep at it. But I found a really good part-time job at the university. I was working in the computer labs. And uni jobs pay a ridiculous amount, guys. Like, I was working 25-hour weeks for like 30 bucks an hour. And I didn't have to like leave campus for work. I was just like, some days were like, I'd have like 4 hours of class and then I'd go to work for like 4 hours or something like that. Or like, you know, I'd work in the morning and then have like afternoon classes or something like that. So it was like, I was in a really, really nice spot when it came to work. It was really, really good. It depends on what you define as no jobs, Latch. I studied maths and I ended up becoming a software developer. If you name me any industry, I'll see if I can find someone who has studied maths that I can think of that works in that industry now. A lot of my friends did maths and finance, and I called them the sellout maths people because they end up working for like big banks and like accounting firms and shit like that. The maths and finance degree at my uni was like half a maths degree and like half a commerce degree. And I was like, yeah, nah, I really don't care about like finance stuff. My maths degree ended up offering a lot of electives as well for students. So I used all of my electives on either physics or computer science subjects. Because I was like, I enjoy physics and I want to learn more about like coding and like algorithms and whatnot. You probably end up having to do like grad school if you want to get more into that, Latch. Yeah, you see me buffering those angle changes. I should practice doing that one unbuffered. You have a fair bit of time. But these days, Latch, they just really look at like what skills you can bring to the table and not so much explicitly what you studied. Like, I got friends who studied a PhD in, like, pure maths, but he's working for, like, the Department of Transport now in, like, our state. Because they're just like, yeah, because you've studied your PhD, you look like you've got, like, half a brain, so you could probably be good for this sort of stuff. I have someone else I know, he did a PhD in pure maths, but now he's working for, like, the Reserve Bank as, like, a research economist. You got options if you study maths. My advice would be, and I recommend this to a lot of undergraduates these days. One sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My advice would be, if you really are concerned about work, but you still want to study maths, do maths and computer science. That's a really strong pairing. That way, it's like, if you become disillusioned like me with academia, then you still got, like, a degree that's like, hey, I can employ some cunt with this. So, you won't be out of options. Oops. Hey, Ella, what's up, buddy? 1, 2, 3. Engineering and maths goes well, too. All of my mates who studied engineering and maths ended up finding work. How are you, Ella? Hope you're doing well, buddy. James Cook Uni. Long shot. As, okay. Hang on, what am I doing here? You pause, I'm gonna get lost here. Oh yeah. Target this wall, rather. Against the corner. Debate. Oh, it's so true. Pretty much. That's exactly what happened, Judo. If you're studying STEM stuff, it's pretty much like RIP. government subsidies. But I went to uni at a pretty good time, I think. I'm not too bad, Ella. I don't even know why I dropped that shoe there. Do a hard ignore. But, yeah. My computer lab job was, like, pretty good. I worked there for, like, 4 years. We did, you know, it was mainly just helping out students who, like, reset their part, like, you know, couldn't log into their student account anymore. When we had, like, weird Wi-Fi configurations for my university, you know, setting it up on their laptops. Resetting passwords and whatnot. The best shifts were night shifts, guys. Oh, that's a good point, actually, Arthur. I have to time it. Like, the timing of, like, getting out, and then RBA, and then playing Prelude. You could use Prelude for a few other things as well, so it might be worth it. So you might end up saving time more cumulatively. But what is it? The best shifts at my computer lab were night shifts, guys. 6 to 12, and my boss would generally leave, like... He would generally be gone by then. So by the time you start shift, my boss isn't there, so... We would do the nightly rounds, close up labs, clean the assigned lab, and then you just feel free to, like, do your assignments. Like, night shifts were just like, we serve a student who rocks up, and then we just have our own workout. I got so much study done, like, assignment work done on those night shifts. And then come your weekend, you can either do more study for a subject, or, heaven forbid, had nothing to do for your uni degree. Just relax. Sure, Arthur. I'll DM you the items I currently get in this category. This is gonna make me sound super weird. Does anyone else feel the need to sneeze whenever they eat dark chocolate? Like 70% cocoa chocolate? Or is it just me? And like Corona as well. I cough when I use Q-tips. I don't know why. There's two things. There's two weird things that happen to me, Ella. I have to sneeze when I eat dark chocolate. And the second thing is, if I have too much popcorn, I get really bad nosebleeds. Really bad nosebleeds. Which is why I tend to not have popcorn when we go like watch a movie or something, because I'm like super afraid I'll get a nosebleed. Ugh. Don't think so, Laxon, but I hope you're doing well. Bodies are weird. It just used to hit me so hard, Ella. Like, I'd watch a movie with friends, you know. I remember the one time, the most salient example, Ella. We went to watch Harry Potter 5 when it came out in the cinemas, and I got right up to that fight, and then I could feel it. I'm like, really? And I had no tissues on me. I'm like right up to the end fight, you know. And I'm like, you've got to be joking me. And I was like, if I stay, my shirt's gonna be drenched with blood. So I was like, crap, I have to leave. So I quickly ran to the bathroom and, you know, cleaned up. And as soon as I got back in the cinema, it's when Sirius, you know, cocked in. I was like, I just missed the whole thing. I was so mad. Then I remember I said, on that day, Ella, I swore to myself, I'm like, I'm never getting a large popcorn again at the cinemas. Like, when Mrs. Meeker and I used to go watch a movie, in the cinemas, we would just get like a medium. But Mrs. Mika enjoys watching movies at home, she said. She can have a shower, change into her pajamas, you know, rug up. I'll put it on like at the television. And, you know, we can have our own snacks. It's going to be a hell of a lot cheaper. Mrs. Mika loves watching movies at home. She finds it way more comfortable, and I agree. We haven't gone to a cinema in like forever. We used to go when the new Marvel movies came out, but even then we just waited till like they came out on Blu-ray. And we just rented them, or Netflix them, or find another way to get them, you know. Yo, what's up, Joel? So many Animal Crossing tweets. Making me really want to play it. But, I don't know if I want to. Just yet. It's like Euler's identity. Oh no, E to the I pi is Euler's identity. Bed, Netflix, and coffee. Nothing. The Moiv's theorem. If my memory serves correct. Fully Web's retro. Can you send it to me, or can you just dump it into chat and I'll have a look, Valkyrie? It sounds kind of familiar. Oh yeah, Arthur. Like, as soon as I logged into, like, I turned on my PS4 like a couple of days ago, in the very first time. The first thing I see, Mega March sale, and so many games are on discount, and some of them are really good discounts. I got Resident Evil 2, the remake, for like $30, and that's the cheapest I've seen it. The Switch, like, eShop has like a crap load of sales on too. I haven't shopped with them directly, Valkyrie, so don't take my word for it, but I get a feeling I've heard of these guys before. I think it looks ass. You're looking into speedrunning Metroid Zero mission. JRP will be the best person to tell ya. Almost got an extra mark. Why did he not give it to you in the end? Oh, you don't do complex numbers? Ripper Rooney. May as well just do the equip now. Hey, what's up, Beef Nuggets? Does this guy ever drop anything? I don't think so. Oh, rupee. I was hoping he'd drop, like, I don't know, like a Deku Nut. Alright, I need Deku Nuts. I just don't want to do this extra equip, Kappa. Alright, now we're good. Yo, Quills with the raid, buddy! Thank you so much, Quills. Whoops. Wrong button. Okay, so I do need to do an extra equip. I can't escape. Thank you so much, Quills. How's your stream, man? Hope it went well. I wouldn't trust them. Up was like, I'm out. Fuck, I didn't backflip. Oh, that's not good. KMS. This shouldn't affect Deku to DC. I didn't want to save warp in case it affected Deku to DC. I think KMSing there is okay. This will be a bad split. No, I don't need extra Deku. That's what am I doing? I just want to get a run done. I've been trying to get a run done of this category for like yesterday and today now. Oh, I could use that Deku Bubble to take some damage, I just realized. No Deku Nuts here now. Thank you. That's better. I don't even know why I did the extra pause. I don't even need to. Sorry guys, I'm being really derped tonight. Yeah, they stock every PAL game. Yeah, you don't want to trust them on that one, Kappa. I'm just looking through their GameCube games. Yo, they've got Asterix and Obelix XXL. I remember that game like very vaguely, but I'm not paying 120 bucks for it. Yeah, fuck that. No, sir. Billy Thatcher. Billy Hatcher, rather. Don't people speedrun Billy Hatcher? Oh, really? So, don't even need to backflip, Arthur? Of course I get fish trolled. I didn't know that. Twenty frames. Hiya. This is not a good split. What the hell am I doing? Hang on. Mika's not focusing. Give me one sec. Oh boy, what's going on today, fam? Right. Just want to get a run done. Get some splits on the board. One more frame. You could also flip. you'd have to wait for that link clearly drops to equip Kikiri Bootsy. Gotcha, gotcha. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, now I can do a full-fledged equip. Okay. I should just do that equip during the pause buffers for deck when I go Deku to DC. Okay, Mika, save warp. I didn't do this last run. And I don't, yeah, then I remembered in the old route we do 2-trip DC. We must have done something different in between. I think we're good now. Alright fam, let's go. Let's just get a run done. That's all I asked for. Can we get a run done? Can we bless RNG? Can you guys please drop me some bless RNGs in chat? Just for the run. That's right, Charlie's Angels had a game on GameCube as well. Completely forgot about that game. I would like to build up my GameCube collection sometime, but there's so much junk on it as well that I don't really want. I seriously give props to those people who can... I seriously give props to those people who can, like, go for an entire console collection and not feel like they're getting just, like, so much crap. I'm sure there's, like, some hidden gems on the GameCube that I haven't looked into yet. Maybe one day I'll look into them. Retro gameplay things are expensive. Very expensive, guys. My shield toned. Da, 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 da. Oh, this is so risky. The fact that I didn't die tells me that I got first blue there. That was so risky, holy crap. Please work. Eee. Alright, I just knocked off my pop filter, but no biggie. Alright, so I'll need hook shot and this. I can't play Inuit. I love it how when you do that, he just like sinks. Songs are the hardest. No, I agree, Joel. I had to stay home this week as well. I've gone out for like runs and groceries and stuff, but other than that, yeah. Just been cooped up at home. I think we're all a little bit under the pump as of late, Joel, so we'll be fine, man. Things will pass. If I'm only taking half a heart, I should just use a Skulltula. Caves a bomb. Huh. Huh. True, true. Yeah, because I've got time. I may as well, hey, I think that's what I did before, I just couldn't remember. Missed, because I didn't line up properly. But that's how you meant to take damage and save a cycle. I just screwed up there. Tennis time. Tennis. Alright, no tennis with PG, thankfully. Good old tennis. How did he die? I got ISG, Ochu has. And it just means my weapon was active for every frame. So I just kept mashing hook shot so it would lock Phantom Ganon in. Yeah, nice to see you again, Oku. How are you, mate? Hey, McLeerics, what's up, man? How's it doing? That looks fine to me. Right. How you enjoying it so far? Keeping busy? Poog! Alright, enter Jabu. Here we go. Wait, I've got long shot. Boo. I was hoping long shot would kill him. What? Piss off. Wait, I can hookshot that ladder, can't I? Can I hookshot that ladder? I get a feeling I can hookshot this. Let me check. Yes, I can. Okay. Good to know. I normally just exit from here. It's faster just to go reverse and then do revert, like mega flip over Mido or something, or Hess past him. I should remember how to do the Hess past him. It's actually pretty easy. Playing games, gotcha, gotcha. Not much we can do other than that, right, Oku? Or like try to stay productive. I've already had some grapes, but thank you. This is Mika, wash me more grapes, fam. I mean, I don't need to do that equip now, but now that I've done it. Not me. I think 3 Deku Nuts is enough. I'll grab more though, can't hurt. Oh, good call, Arthur. I can super fly past him. Is the angle specific? Or not at all? And this is why I have my hook shot, man. I have my hook shot, so I can see where I'm going. Nah, good on you, Alku. You're doing the right thing, man. People are like that in Oz as well lately. Please don't go to big gatherings. Everyone goes to the beach. It's like, dude. Oh, this run's like Omega lol messy. Hey. Plenty of room for improvement, right? Oops. Oh, it's speed-based with Mido, is it? Good to know. This frame works. It's the one before Big Blue. Aww. That means I wasn't far enough on the ice. Oh, I can just keep my angle and try again, I suppose. Exactly, Aggie. Those cunts just don't... They just don't listen. That's the frame. That was really slow, but whatever. Oh, I need to keep hover boots equipped anyway, so I'll just... I need to cross that gap. Indeed, Ags. Alright. Is a tourist trap indeed, my good man. I hate that Switch as Adult Link. Oh yeah. Back in the Gong, man. The beaches were dope. If one beach got like Omega lol crowded, just go to another. Really? Damn. Beat. Yeah, fair call. Reblur. This scene is so messed up as Child Link. I mean, as Adult Link, rather. Just saying. I love how Link just plummets like that. Only as Adult Link though, as Child Link he just lands in the water. But Adult Link he just like plummets, it's so funny. Hey, what's up, Dyer? How's it going, man? Oh, yeah? What'd you find? The actual SRM is 15 seconds faster than if you were getting bombs with everything else. Oh, you're talking about individual chain. Gotcha. So, I guess for child dungeons, the individual chain is faster then? By just getting each item individually? Unless we find one that gives fish and is relatively fast. Gotcha, gotcha. Wait, how did I do this before? How do we do this in normal child numbers as an adult? This is what we do? We just climb up and backward? Wait, I'm confused. What did I do with my thing? I get a feeling it wasn't that. I get a feeling it wasn't that. Let me look. No, it was that. No, it was that. You just swim out. That's exactly what happened. Alright, this can definitely sub 50. I think this can definitely sub 50. I made so many mistakes in this run. Like having to set up like so many other things again, voiding when I shouldn't have. But hey, it's a first pass, right fam? Link, Zelda with that fantastically good throwing arm of hers. Honestly? Right. So I guess our best bet, Daya, is to find a chain that gives us, like, what we need, plus fish, and, like, relatively little junk items. Yeah, Arthur, we're facing a similar dilemma with standard child dungeons. Like, the route that I do, I'm just SRMing Boomerang, Bomb Bag 20, more chews. And fish. I think for 4 items, it might be worth it to do them individually, but if we could find a chain that's like 6 items somehow and gives us everything we need, it'd be amazing. Bionic arm. Pretty much. Yo, what's up, Mel, man? How's it going, mate? Yeah, exactly, Di. I know exactly what you mean. Oops. What the? That's Reki. Believe it or not, fam. That's actually WR. By like 2 minutes and 20. I don't know. It was a really garbage run. But hey, that's Reki by 2 minutes 20. Only because of SRM. It makes things so fast. And I made so many mistakes in this.